Welcome back to our channel. Today, we have an exciting topic to discuss, one that dives deep into the realms of vulnerability and courage. We'll be exploring the renowned book Daring Greatly by Brené Brown. Brown's work has resonated with millions worldwide, inspiring people to embrace vulnerability and cultivate a wholehearted life. In this video, we'll provide you with an in-depth explanation of the key concepts and insights found within Daring Greatly. Part 1. Understanding vulnerability and shame to truly grasp the essence of Daring Greatly, we must first comprehend the concepts of vulnerability and shame. Brené Brown defines vulnerability as the emotional exposure and uncertainty we experience when we take risks or put ourselves out there. It is the birthplace of courage, connection, and growth. Shame, on the other hand, is the intensely painful feeling that we are unworthy of love and belonging. Part 2. The myth of vulnerability. Brown debunks the myth that vulnerability is a weakness. In fact, she argues that embracing vulnerability is a tremendous strength. It allows us to live authentically, to lean into discomfort, and to experience true connection with others. She emphasizes that vulnerability requires courage and sets the foundation for resilience and wholehearted living. Part 3. The armor we wear in Daring Greatly. Brown explores the different ways we protect ourselves from vulnerability. She calls these defenses armor. We wear this armor to shield ourselves from potential pain, rejection, and shame. However, this armor ultimately hinders our ability to form genuine connections and stifles our personal growth. Part 4. Cultivating wholeheartedness. The path to wholeheartedness, according to Brown, involves embracing vulnerability and practicing courage. It requires us to let go of perfectionism, shame, and comparison. Wholehearted individuals have a strong sense of self-worth, establish healthy boundaries, and cultivate empathy and self-compassion. Part 5. Shame resilience. Brown presents a 4-step process for cultivating shame resilience. This process involves recognizing shame and its triggers, practicing critical awareness, reaching out and sharing our story with empathetic individuals, and rewriting the narratives of our lives to transform shame into resilience and empathy. Part 6. Vulnerability in parenting and leadership in Daring Greatly, Brené Brown explores the role of vulnerability in both parenting and leadership. She offers practical insights on how to create environments that foster healthy communication, trust, and growth. By embracing vulnerability, parents and leaders can establish meaningful connections and inspire others to embrace their own vulnerabilities. Part 7. Applying Daring Greatly to our lives. Finally, let's talk about how we can apply the principles of Daring Greatly to our own lives. We can start by practicing self-compassion, setting boundaries, embracing imperfections, and cultivating empathy. By creating a safe space for vulnerability within ourselves and our relationships, we can lead more fulfilling lives. Part 8. Overcoming obstacles and embracing vulnerability in Daring Greatly, Brené Brown acknowledges the challenges we face when it comes to embracing vulnerability. Our society often promotes a culture of perfectionism and values invulnerability, which can hinder our ability to be open and authentic. Brown encourages us to challenge these norms and step out of our comfort zones to cultivate a more meaningful and fulfilling life. Part 9. The power of empathy and connection. A core theme in Daring Greatly is the importance of empathy and connection. Brown highlights that true connection is only possible when we allow ourselves to be vulnerable and open up to others. By empathizing with one another's struggles, we create a space of understanding and support. This sense of connection not only enriches our relationships but also promotes personal growth and resilience. Part 10. The impact of shame and comparison. Brené Brown delves into the detrimental effects of shame and comparison in Daring Greatly. She emphasizes that these negative emotions can prevent us from fully engaging in life, cultivating healthy relationships, and pursuing our dreams. By recognizing and addressing our shame triggers and practicing self-compassion, we can break free from the cycle of shame and comparison, allowing ourselves to live more authentically. Part 11. Vulnerability in creativity and innovation. Another fascinating aspect of Daring Greatly is the exploration of vulnerability in the realms of creativity and innovation. Brown highlights that taking creative risks and embracing vulnerability is essential for true innovation to occur. By stepping into the arena of uncertainty and allowing ourselves to be seen, we unlock our creative potential and inspire others to do the same. Part 12. Building resilience and wholehearted living. Daring Greatly offers valuable insights on building resilience and embracing wholehearted living. Brown emphasizes the importance of self-acceptance, practicing gratitude, and cultivating a growth mindset. By embracing vulnerability and having the courage to show up, be seen, and live authentically, we can lead more fulfilling lives and create a positive impact on those around us. Part 13. Tools and strategies for practicing vulnerability. In her book, Brené Brown provides practical tools and strategies for practicing vulnerability in our daily lives. These include setting clear boundaries, practicing self-care, developing self-awareness, and seeking support from trusted individuals. By incorporating these practices into our lives, we can gradually cultivate the courage to embrace vulnerability and experience the transformative power it holds. Conclusion. We've reached the end of our deep dive into Daring Greatly by Brené Brown. This thought-provoking book invites us to challenge our fears, embrace vulnerability, and step into the arena of life with courage and wholeheartedness. By incorporating the principles and practices discussed in Daring Greatly into our lives, we can create meaningful connections, cultivate resilience, and embark on a journey of personal growth. Remember, Daring Greatly starts with the willingness to be vulnerable and is the key to living a truly fulfilling and authentic life. Thank you for joining us today. We hope this detailed explanation of Daring Greatly has provided you with valuable insights and inspiration. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel for more content on personal growth and self-improvement. Until next time, dare greatly and embrace the power of vulnerability.